Very good, Todd. Thanks so much, and a good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 27th Annual Parade of Lights in New Ulm. Jim Bartles here with Audra Shanneman, and we're just getting underway. We know that the parade is not this far yet. I think they're maybe just about to start a couple blocks away from us. Audra, I think it's what, 4th South to 4th North again, right?
You've got it 4th Avenue South to 4th North on Minnesota Street. And so thank you to the volunteers that are down at lineup tonight. We got Jeff Bertrang, school superintendent. Nick Haig should be down there from Citizens Bank. Dave Weldy is working, he's at 3M. And so we've got some good volunteers down there. And I'm forgetting one, but yeah, thank you to those guys down there.
Audra, we're going to have you move your mic up just a little bit.
Sure.
And there we are. Very good. And we're also, of course, we're broadcasting on a simulcast with NewCat in New Ulm, so on cable TV as well. We want to thank our sponsors for our broadcast, B-Mobile Verizon here in New Ulm, and Grace Community Church. And of course, you've been hearing about them as we've been going along here throughout the last couple of days as well. Always like to talk about our parade conditions. 21 degrees, I'm going to double check it right now. We're using all these major technologies, and here we go. New, 19 degrees. We're down to 19 degrees. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, people are saying hi. Yes, Pat and Sue Reuter, there they go. And we've had a lot of people stopping by to wave. You hear the outdoor crowd mic that we've got on as well, but a beautiful day.
It's great. There's a great amount of people here. Lots of kids, all bundled up, cute as the button. We're seeing some really interesting stocking hats, which is good. But lots of bundled up kids and grown-ups too. It's great.
Parade has started. It is starting to work its way, and of course we'll have the New Ulm police car and then the color guard coming by shortly. Again, our parade route, about 8 blocks, a very nice route. It should be less than an hour at the overall parade, and again at 19 degrees, fairly normal weather, but in my records that I've been keeping for several years now, 54 degrees, our warmest temperature that we've had, and so we'll move along. And Audra, of course, at the end, you and I have the opportunity of naming the winner of the Governor's Award.
Yes, I had forgotten a pen and had to get one because I always like to mark the ones on the list that I really like and think that are deserving of the Governor's Award. So I'm all prepared.
Let's mention real quickly a couple of things going on. Tonight, of course, they're going to have the official lighting of the tree right after the parade, right?
Yes, this is a very new event. Mayor Bob Boisman, this was his brainchild, and he organizes it, and it happens at City Hall. Kind of a great second act to the parade. People just move right on over there, and South Point Federal Credit Union provides hot cocoa and some other things, but then they light the Christmas tree, which is right out there on Broadway, and Santa will be over there tonight as well.
Big day tomorrow as well. We can put in a plug for the special offers and shopping activity tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow is considered Small Business Saturday, and that's a holiday that's celebrated all over the nation. But in New Ulm, what we do is the New Ulm Business and Retail Association wants to encourage you to shop locally and to shop at chamber members by purchasing $100 in chamber dollars. If you do that, you will get an additional $10. So you're actually getting 10% free. So you go out with $110, and that's from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to noon only tomorrow at the chamber offices at 1 North Minnesota Street.
I, for one, will be there, and I know there will be several down there for that as well. So remember that, a very important day tomorrow in New Ulm, and again, the tree lighting tonight. We'll have some other things that we are able to talk about. I know that the parade has started. I saw some of the early glimpses of the flashing lights. We're seeing a screen, as our TV viewers are, on NewCat Cable in New Ulm, and New Ulm Cable Access Television. And we're starting to slowly come down this way, but it gives us a chance to talk about a few other things. Kind of fun. We both took some pictures already and posted on our respective Facebook sites.
Yep.
You know, we got to get some pictures of the cameraman. I mean, without Smiley on Facebook or TV, it's just not right.
I don't usually see Smiley without his accordion, so.
Concertina.
Yes. You have to. Somebody will have to tell me what the difference is, because I'm sorry I don't know. All right.
The diva of the concertina. Well, the accordion's got keys on the one side.
Okay.
Concertina's buttons on both sides. So there you go.
I'll try to remember that.
Well, you got it.
Yes, we've got a great crowd here tonight. I love this because I walk down at 6 o'clock or 5:55, and you know the street has people on it, but not too much. But it's like they just come out of all the stores and everybody's bundled up for the hour that they're here, but you know, nobody wants to come out of the warmth too early. So you find your spot, you mark it, and then you maybe run in. Lola's doing a lot of business with hot cocoa and coffee tonight. I'm sure everybody else is busy too.
I'm sure that there are a few beverage establishments that are doing pretty well.
I hope so.
They appreciate that as well. Again, 27th annual Parade of Lights here in New Ulm. Jim Bartles and Audrey Shanneman coming your way on 860 KNUJ, KNUJ.net worldwide, and also on New Ulm Cable Access Television. We're live all the way across, and also for folks that have their KNUJ app listening on their smartphones or their devices along the way. There again, if you're watching on TV or seeing some of the flashing lights, slow moving at this point. They'll get to us here in a little bit, and we're expecting 76 units this year, and that will be the largest parade of lights ever. The last 2 years, 67 units, Audrey.
Yes, can't explain it, but it's great to see many businesses and organizations in town taking advantage of this opportunity to promote themselves and also support a great community event. So 76, pretty good
Reminds me,
size.
I wonder if we'll see a trombone unit coming through. 76.
I don't know. You know, we had the Shells Hobo Brass Quartet playing out on the street.
I heard them. I walked by them earlier.
Yes, this is the second year we've done that. We bring them in, and they just provide such a great sound on the street. You know, you have the live garland, you have the live Christmas trees, you get a little live music, and boy, that just really helps with the ambiance and the Christmas spirit. So,
By the
good
way,
addition.
we talked, we're going to be announcing our Governor's Award winner, or as we have it, as our unbiased opinion, the top award winner. Last year, the winner was New Ulm High School, the Senior High Student Council, and of course, things to keep talking about this year with the new school building being put up. All right, well, we're getting very close. I see the flashing lights getting close to us, and of course, we'll have our police car leading things off, and then the color guard. Color guard made up of American Legion members, auxiliary members, Sons of American Legion, VFW, GAV, and there, as you see on the screen, and we're looking right in that direction, as the police car, and we'll have a banner coming down the way, and then the color guard will be here as well. So welcome to the start. I see the flags of the color guard. Underway here with the Parade of Lights broadcast on 860 KNUJ, and there's the banner for New Ulm Area Chamber of Commerce. Who are the two people carrying the banner?
That is Sherry Fisher from the Legal Professionals, last year's Chamber Board Chair, and it looks like Kathy Van Rokel, who works here at New Ulm Telecom, which is hosting us for the broadcast tonight. Kathy is our board chair to be next year. So.
And the color guard coming through, so great to have them. And again, on a cool night, it's not always easy to find color guard people, but we've got these celebrations there as they come through.
Yep, our color guard tonight is made up of American Legion members, auxiliary members, Sons of American Legion members, VFW, and DAV members.
And of course, the mayor should be coming next. We're expecting Mayor Bob Boisman, and there he is, white Cheryl perhaps with him. And it's Cheryl there, vehicle donated by Navy Motors. And perhaps the grandchildren or two, grandchild or two in the back.
I see one.
He said Dash and Breeze would perhaps be there. So good to have them as the mayor comes through. And we will then go to our next participant.
The Narn.
Narn are there, and I hear the noise.
Yes, there's surprise ones. Awesome. Now see, now they look nice and warm. Sometimes in the summer they just look far too hot.
Well,
this
yeah.
is great.
Absolutely.
They probably like this weather. All lit up. That's great.
Narn, again, part of the thing, Parade of Lights, we need to have lights on all the units.
And it's really hard to find portable light strings in New Ulm.
Here comes
About
the
this time of year.
business of the year. I said, where are their lights? Well, they're flashing. All right. Is Tony Gooseberg, Kevin Schleiss, River Creek Nursery. Congratulations to them again being named business of the year this year.
It's great. We know Tony does a lot of business, Tony and Kevin, with the trees about this time of year. Now here we have the CBI Servicemen's Club.
Merry Christmas, thank you, veteran. Merry Christmas.
Great trip there. Right there outfit. White trailer. White
Got a couple of those. Oh, look at that.
Servicemen's Club CPI. I'm sure they use that for a as they go by, we'll then be getting ready for New Ulm royalty to come in. It says Happy Holidays 1919 from the Servicemen's Club in Sleepy Eye.
All right. I don't know if we got a mix up here, but we've got the New Ulm Battery. It's coming up here, and this organization is in their 152nd year. They were organized in 1863.
Music, and they've got the lights on the rims of the cannon.
Yep, and this is the New Ulm High School Eagle Band drumline, percussion section, and rhythm engine of the New Ulm Eagles High School. I always love that.
It's great, especially at the start of the parade, and if you're close to the color guard, it keeps them in cadence as well.
There you go. Double whammy.
See what we got next.
This looks like the New Ulm Education Association. Yep, members of the unit are from New Ulm Education Association. It's staff from the high school, Jefferson, and Washington elementary schools, and their trees are in school colors.
So look, purple lights on the tree. And again, members of the high school, Jefferson, Washington Elementary. And hey, they're honking the horn. The next unit is so they can hear it on the TV and the radio.
Yes, this is New Ulm Truck and Trailer. Anderson Family Singing Mechanics. Wow, there you go. I bet their shop is a lot of fun.
But great to hear. And again, we've got our crowd mic out there picking up some of the ambiance of what's going on. If you just tuned in, it's the 27th annual New Ulm Parade of Lights, the Christmas Parade of Lights, held on the Friday, the day after Thanksgiving every year. Started in 1989. Holy smokes.
I bet this is MR Paving and Excavating.
It's a big semi with
Yes.
a flatbed and a lot on it with a lot. I see reindeer on there with Rudolph's out there because of the flashing nose.
Oh, funny. This is great.
Thank you. That's that, buddy. Yeah, they're doing it just for our listeners and viewers.
That's fun.
MR Paving, they've got a small skid steer loader, almost looks like a Caterpillar, Cat 2990.
MR Paving was our Business of the Year last year, and always great community supporters and good chamber members. So.
Well, let's see our next unit. If this is Citizens Bank, if it is, every year they've got a lot of employees out here. They're choreographed. Missy Marty gets them choreographed.
Yes.
Let's see what we got. There we got a shot on the screen, Audra.
I see some peppermint people.
Yep, they are peppermint this year. And there's the choreography, slapping their hands.
Is that Luke Eisfeld in the driver's seat there? Yes.
Yes, it is.
There he is, leading his team. Very nice.
Jingle Bell Rock they're singing to and dancing and choreographed to. Ah, yes.
Oh.
Always a good
That's
entry.
good. Yes.
Always a good entry. And they get, I would say, normally they have the most participants of any unit
probably.
in the parade.
And then they got one person, a couple people passing out candy. Nice.
Again, this year, no cars parked on the street. After 4 o'clock, cars came off
Yep.
and makes it very nice for the viewers.
Sure does. All right. Here we have New Ulm Telecom. Again, New Ulm Telecom is hosting Jim and I in their foyer tonight, and they make technology easy at New Ulm Telecom, the tech team. They offer computer sales, tune-ups, networking, and more.
And again, our special thanks for them allowing us to be in the warmth of their window as you look into their business.
Okay, now it looks like we have New Ulm Medical Center staff,
Yes, we do.
and they're singing their favorite holiday songs. They're nicely decked out. We got some large snowflakes there.
I like the hats with lights on. The people walking there.
Yes.
They're well decorated.
And I would bet that this is Sondag Hay Service coming up. Team is pulling a wagon from Dwayne Kitzberger, Circle K Ranch.
Friends and boarders of the ranch on board the wagon and riding their mounts behind. Sunday hay service. The big white horses leading it off, and they've got the wagon. You see that used in New Ulm several times during the year, and they've got the holiday greens and the lights, and it says, yeah, Sunday hay service. There they are, and there are horses behind with folks riding them. And yes, the horses have got lights on also.
Excellent. That's
Around
the
the
same
bridles and
trolley
so forth.
or the same trolley that's used at Oktoberfest.
Yes.
For our guests.
27th Annual Parade of Lights coming your way on New Ulm
I think this
Cable
is the Pooper
Access
Scooper.
Television.
Pooper Scooper's lit up too.
Oh, yes. Got to have them.
Yes, you do.
And of course, our broadcast coming right on KNUJ, our sponsors, B-Mobile, Verizon, and Grace Community Church. Our thanks to them.
Okay, this looks like the Brown and Nicollet County American Dairy Ambassadors. They're dairy princesses and ambassadors. They get to ride on the Lit Cheese Wedge. This was new. I didn't know this. The area dairy farmers work hard to supply delicious dairy locally. The average gallon of milk only travels 100 miles.
Wow. And
Interesting.
several of those gals in that float, I've had a chance to interview. They come by the station or we're involved in activities with them.
Okay.
All right, so we've got just a short pause here as people walking, handing out candy, greeting the people. And we can tell you there's a very nice crowd on hand. 21 degrees is the temperature. And we are at the New Ulm Christmas Parade of Lights.
All right. Looks like here we have Grace Community Church, one of your broadcast sponsors tonight, Jim. Their float is a large wooden manger scene with a lit cross.
Very nice and so appropriate to have in the Christmas Parade of Lights as well. I think it's neat. Jesus is the light of the world, as it says on the banner along the side. Again, big cross, overgrown manger scene, some bales out there. It's well lit. Very nice job. Very nice job. See what we got next coming up.
I bet it's Chuck's Faith Ford. I see lots of employees on the wagon.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
And there's music. We got the mic going on this one. There it is.
Good for them. That's a great turnout of staff and employees.
It is. Chuck's Faith Ford. And a little plug, they got some flags on the back for their new Quick Lane, for their tire and auto center, for that fast lube. Blue Christmas, a little
That's right.
rock style Christmas there.
And I think this is Milner Selner. Yep, there it is on our TV screen.
Truck pulling a trailer with the 06 Ski-Doo sled and the Can-Am ATVs. Miller Selner, great to have them here. Tell you what, thinking about Miller Selner and our farm friends out there, of course. Thank goodness for a great growing season.
Yes, definitely.
Crops were not the best price, but the growing season was maybe the best we've ever had. We're all thankful for that. As we just finished up with Thanksgiving Day, it's
Yes.
always great to have our thankfulness and gratitude for many things that are going well and certainly could be a lot worse than what they are right now. All right, so what do we got coming up next, Audra?
I'm going to say this is Oak Hills Living Center. Oak Hills Living Center provides care to short-term rehab, long-term skilled needs, assisted living, home health care, deli and catering, and adult day services. Great resource in our community, and this is their transportation vehicle. And I'm sure there's residents on there getting a great view of the participants at the parade.
About the 19th unit in the parade. Again, we're scheduled to have 76 units coming through. And you're listening and watching the New Ulm Christmas Parade of Lights, held annually on this date. It is the 27th
Looks
annual.
like some angels, or are they snowmen? Snowmen. Very
Yep.
cute.
Snowmen coming through. And they've got some youth with them as well. I saw them, some handing out some candy, so that's nice to see.
You know, that's a benefit of this parade. It's only 8 blocks.
Yeah.
And so you have a couple more at lineup, but it's really a shorter distance. And so younger families or kids that want to be in a parade, this is one they can be in and do it. So here we have AMPI, and great employer and great business in town. And the reason they're in the parade is they are promoting their store sale on December 4th at the outlet store located at 312 Center Street. Fresh butter and cheese, and I must say, good prices.
Yes.
Right in time for the holiday season.
That's
Awesome.
Something people always look forward to.
There's 2 crazy characters waving at us.
You know them. Someone missing
Yep.
a tooth?
Yep, he lost it yesterday.
That would be like your son.
That would be my son.
Yeah.
Aunt Maggie pulled it out yesterday. So, good times, good times.
So AMPI, let's see if they're followed by, is this Sewing Seeds?
It is Sewing Seeds Quilt Company.
Sewing Seeds Quilt Company, a decorated float with antique sleigh that holds their wonderful staff who makes Sewing Seeds your quilting destination. relatively new business in town. There they are.
Sowing Seeds is proud to represent New Ulm as one of the top 10 featured shops selected by Better Homes and Gardens magazine. They thank New Ulm and the surrounding communities for supporting us the last 3 years. They've got a great future ahead of them. Quilting is such a big deal.
Huge quilt with a star
Yes.
on it. Again, very appropriate. Our thanks to Sowing Seeds for being in the parade again this year. And they say thank you and the New Ulm and the surrounding communities for supporting them the past 3 years and in the coming years as well.
All right. And here we're looking at, I think this is Paint Boy Custom Painting, owned by owner Dan Schmidt. Is that a scissor lift? Yes, it is.
Scissors lift on the trailer. The business is located on South Payne Street. Established in 2009. A big Frosty the Snowman on the back of that trailer. And in front of it, it's like their elevating boom that they go up and paint off of.
And here we have Taco John's. He's got a 5-ton military truck supporting Operation Minnesota Nice. And this is Taco John's 20th year. They have a fundraiser with their Nachos Navidad, and all the proceeds go to Operation Minnesota Nice, which provides and sends care packages to troops overseas.
So nice, so nice. And Taco John's also represented on the chamber board, right?
Yes, Andrew Liliadin is on our board.
All right, so Taco John's. I was just there with my son eating today.
there you go.
I like Taco John's.
And here we have Alliance Bank.
Peppermint Wonderland with Toy Soldier and candy canes provided by Alliance Bank. And the song Toyland is somewhere there, as are some honking horns. So, again, our thanks to New Telecom here in New Ulm, allowing us to be in the window section as you look into their business. People are able to look at us, and we're able to wave back. We waved
Yes.
to quite a few people in the parade already.
Well, it's nice to know people.
I think we've got a August Shell Brewery.
This
Something
is
coming
the
through
Shell's Border Batch. It's Brewmania Club. It's a Brewmania Club.
Yep.
And they have a passion for collecting all things beer since 1979. We don't have a lot of these types of floats in here, but it's awesome. It's people that are passionate about something. And this group put this together.
And it's got shells. There's the
a
Hams
Hams
Bear,
Bear.
Hams Bear that we grew up with, Hohenstein. And I've seen things in the journal paper about when that group gets together.
Okay. It's
So our
the
things-
Iowa-Minnesota border is the boundary that brings the fun club together.
All right, so what do we have next? It looks like we got a trolley, and is that looks
This
like
looks like your Shell's trolley.
Shell's trolley?
They call it the Shell's Holly Jolly Trolley. Filled with Santa's elves and reindeer, and Shell's employees and family want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Very nicely decked out.
And that trolley is a really nice
Ted
thing
and
for
Jody.
New Ulm, too. Yep, they're in the back. Ted's got his antlers on. I'm not sure if
Great.
Jody did or not.
And this is Nicollet Friendship Days. Friend with the Friendship Days royalty.
Queen Hannah Beckius, First Princess Haley Hulke, and Second Princess Madeline Diener from Friendship Days in Nicollet, and a very nice float. Lots of flags in the back. They've got the large Liberty Bell that is there behind the royalty, and our thanks to Hannah, Haley, and Madeline for being in our parade,
You bet.
representing Nicollet.
Here comes our second Grinch of the parade. It's Turner Hall Gymnastics and the Dynamites Gymnastics team. They travel around the state to compete, and they've been a team for about 8 years. Everybody laughs at the Grinch.
Yeah. And Turner Hall.
And he yells at the kids. See,
Yeah.
he's yelling at them.
Yep, he is. Turner Hall with a big traditional big ring in there, and a lot of their gymnasts who are walking behind. Again, they all have lights on.
I
Part of
wonder
our parade of lights.
how many years they've had that float.
As long as I've been in New Ulm,
Really?
and that's 40.
That's awesome.
So, all right. State Street Theater, are they coming here
Yes,
next? The Chimney Sweep, yes.
That's exactly who it is. State Street Theater Company has sponsored these chimney sweeps. And in Germany, good luck rubs off on you if you touch a chimney sweep. So they are making an effort to walk around and spread some holiday cheer and good luck to people.
In their very dark chimney sweep outfits, and they've
Mm-hmm.
got their chimney sweep brooms as they go by. State Street Theater, again, you talk about what's happened in the last few years, what went on with what used to be the middle school, and now it's a State Street Theater and other things happening in that building. So progress and advancement going on in New Ulm.
All right, this looks like Cole's Wheelberg.
It is. And we're...
We don't see them on our thing.
No, but
that's
they're
all right.
there and they're here, and it's got the big Chevrolet
That's great.
logo in the back of the pickup. There's Dave Bernick.
Yes.
Hi, Dave. Probably listening on the radio in his vehicle. Oh, yeah.
I think that was a
honking
yes.
to us. You bet.
Again, great support for this parade from community and area businesses. You know, I think it's the Friday after Thanksgiving, and they probably have staff in their shop throwing lights on things, and I'm like, that's just great.
See who we have next again. Ambassadors, signage, Sibley County Royalty. Okay, Sibley County Royalty riding a snowmobile in style. Miss Sibley County is Cheyenne Waltz. Sibley County Ambassadors, Mariah Cross, Erica Traxler, and Kim Bach.
Great.
And they're,
coming up,
they're
yep.
on their snowmobiles. Of course, on a trailer.
Yes. And coming up behind them is Sid Signs on Broadway, family-owned business. Sid, Jan, and Chris, and their 1-ton bucket truck.
They do a great job.
They
Help
do.
a
They
lot of
provide
people out.
signage for events, businesses, organizations, and can take care of all your sign needs.
Again, remember, if you're around, want to come down tonight, the lighting of the tree, official tree of New Ulm, that lighting is right after the parade by
Yes.
City Hall.
Yep, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
The mayor will be there, Santa will get over there, and Shell's Hobo Christmas Brass Quartet will be over there. Looks like we have some more royalty in front of us.
Miss Sleepy Eye, Royalty 2015, Jordan Maratz, and attendants Becca Schmitz and Laura Pelzel. Riding the back of a nice,
Wow.
fun-looking convertible.
And here we have Carlson Tillich Eye Clinic. Wow. I saw this before on the street, and it wasn't done yet, but look at those eyes. They look like snowmen, but they're eyeballs. Lighted Christmas trees with glasses, and this company has been in New Ulm approximately 35 years. Good job on their float.
And a lot of staff people walking behind, children on the back side of the trailer, flatbed.
Great.
Unique and imaginative also. And so we move along as we're going. We're nearing that halfway point of the parade. Again, 76 units are expected to be here. Jim Bartles and Audra Shanneman.
Yep.
Audra from the New Ulm Chamber of Commerce. And yours truly from the
I just got a text from my
860
neighbor.
KMJ.
She's
Yeah?
watching on TV.
Excellent.
Yep. I won't mention your name. But, and here we have Lady Liberty, Liberty Tax Service. Come to Liberty Tax Service for all your tax needs. They're located at the 1200 block of South Broadway. And this is another one I love because we have to pull the Statue of Liberty down to get under the garland. And it just cracks me up every time I see it. I'm like, of course you do. Oh, now she's waving. That's interesting.
Well, at least the torch is not catching any of the
That's
greens
right,
on
see?
fire up there. And you know Liberty Tax Service because when it gets that time of year, they also Lady Liberty's on Broadway waving
South
at
Broadway.
people. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So Liberty Tax Service.
What do we have here? Must be the Brown County Humane Society.
Okay. Yep, lots of dogs all lit up.
Another great organization in town and a recipient of the New Ulm Day of Giving on Thursday, December 3rd. The event is coming up where you can, if you shop at participating businesses, a portion of your sale will go to one of 3 organizations. You know what? I think that is Hy-Vee, and that might be the Huskies. Were they with grocery carts? Yes.
That's
Hy-Vee's
it.
doing something new tonight. If you gave a food shelf donation, they would throw you a t-shirt. So we'll have to see how that goes. Again, the New Ulm Food Shelf is so well supported in our community that was a great idea for them.
Hy-Vee again with the
Yep.
grocery carts. And they'll be followed by St. Paul's Lutheran Church, and I hear some singing. Members of St. Paul's holding candles and banners, handing out cards, advertising their December 5th Christmas for Kids. Heard a little bit of the singing as they're going by, and they've got a banner representing their church and what's going on. Again, December 5th, Christmas for Kids, St. Paul's Lutheran. All right, and I think we have more royalty coming up next from some of our friends in Sibley County.
Looks like a gingerbread house.
Is it Gaylord,
I bet
Royal
it's Gaylord.
Ambassadors? Lots of lights on the white pickup that's pulling them, and Gingerbread House. Gaylord Royalty, want to wish everyone happy holidays. This float is sponsored by the Gaylord Firefighters, Prairie House, Community Insurance, Lang's Meat Market, Jerry's Home Quality Foods, First National Bank, First Choice Pharmacy, and they're all located in Gaylord.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice to have their royalty here. So we've seen royalty from several communities already.
And here is the truck from Black's Antiques, I believe, in Gibbon. Sure is. Black's Antiques and Used Furniture carries a wide variety of items, rows and rows of furniture, glassware, and miscellaneous. Open 7 days a week. If I don't have it, you don't need it, he says.
Right.
Probably true.
Oh, I'm hearing some music. Roll out the barrels for Christmas, I think.
I think this is Rick Fronta playing the concertina
Oh, yeah.
on the Fish House with Jim Gugesberg and his friends. Fish House is painted to look like a case of Hohenstein beer.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Hohenstein or Hohenstein?
Tell you what, that's easier said than done. Playing a concertina in 21-degree weather.
Going backwards.
Going backwards, yes. What a fish house. Hohenstein beer on the side of that one. So, our thanks to them, Jim Gugesberg and Company.
I don't know how many people have seen that before. There's quite a few people interested in that.
That is unique. MBW Company is coming next, a locally owned employee company dedicated to serving individuals with disabilities in our community. If you're interested in joining their team, apply at mbwcompany.com or in person. MBW, part of our Play the Lights here in New Ulm as our broadcast continues.
And there goes
Yep.
the MBW crowd right there.
Yep. So they had kind of 2 units, and there are people walking with the flatbed. They've all got their antlers on. And
All
lights on
tucked
the
in.
trailer, you bet. Okay, are we with Fairfax now?
I believe so.
Fairfax Royalty.
Okay, is Raylene Weedhoff. Is Fairfax Princess. Amber Klobus is Little Miss Fairfax. Or, I'm sorry, I'm reading those wrong. And Haley Strain. We appreciate Fairfax Royalty being in the parade tonight.
So Raylan, Amber, and Haley, good to have you here with us. And that's going to bring us right up to New Ulm area sport fishermen. Ice Castle Fish House will be raffled off by them at their annual ice fishing contest February 14th on Clear Lake. Tickets available from club members and locations to be announced on KNUJ.
And there is the Orchard Hill vehicle. Orchard Hill has been in business for 11 years. They provide assisted living and have staff and residents on their float. That's nice. And here we have Cashwise Grocery.
Oh, there's a big grocery bag coming.
Right. Uh-oh. Did they anticipate the garland?
They're
Oh,
tickling the garland right now.
well,
As we can see on TV, they're tickling the garland. I think that's a hot dog bun that's sticking out or something.
or a baguette.
Ah.
Interesting.
Or they
I
have.
guess we should have asked how high was it?
How high is the garland, Cashwise?
You know, when you say inflatable, oh,
Hey,
wow.
Hit it through that one.
Oh,
There they come, cereal and brown sugar in that bag. That's a big grocery bag.
yes, that is a big grocery bag. I'm
Oh,
sure.
boy, oh,
Let's-
boy, oh, boy.
We hope that it makes it.
We
the
wish
rest-
them luck.
That's great. And then here we have Cashwise Liquor right behind them. Cashwise Liquor opened in 1996, and there are 8 employees. The Captain Morgan is wishing everyone a happy holiday.
Oh, yes. And he
And
is.
the most interesting man in the world, I think that is.
Oh, yes. The guy, he's on the TV commercials.
Yes.
You bet. Cashwise, good to have them here.
After them, we have Radio Mankato.
Yes.
Oldies FM 100.5 are here tonight with their cruiser.
Our fellow brethren to the Mankato side, and here, 100.5, folks that like the oldies, like to turn them in. Great for parties and things, too. Next up should be Alina Health Emergency Medical. They employ 21 full-time, part-time, and casual paramedics and EMTs who provide advanced life support services. And I believe that's one of the ambulances, all decked up. Oh, they've got, is that a kind of a reindeer on top of the cab?
It is, and some presents attached. Very nice.
And they've got the icicle lights hanging down from
Yeah.
the sides.
See, everybody gets a little creative, and that having to have lights is a good criteria. They're like, oh, how are we going to get lights on the ambulance?
And a lot of the decorating is done last maybe Wednesday night. During the week they get together earlier. It creates some nice staff bonding as well.
Sure, staff bonding, panic at the end, you bet. Here we have the Wanda Gog House. This is in every parade in New Ulm, just a good parade standard. Wanda Gog House was built by her father in 1894. 13 different window shapes and 13 different paint colors on the house. And you can tour this house year-round by appointment. This is so true. If we have guests that come in the chamber and we don't think that it's open, they will open it up if there's a group that wants to get in.
Really, very nice.
Wonderful. And here we have Schultz Plumbing, 4th generation family-owned business, established in 1949. And this is their pumper truck. I'm telling you, if you're a boy under the age of 12, this parade is good watching for you.
It's good stuff.
Lots of trucks, lots of tractors.
Our parade broadcast being brought to you by Grace Community Church and also B Mobile Verizon. Our thanks to them for helping make our broadcast possible. What do we got next?
Up next, we have the New Ulm Park and Recreation Puppet Wagon, advertising their Skate with Santa program. The event is Sunday, December 6th, from 1 to 4 at the Civic Center. I believe the food shelf receives donations from that too.
Very nice sign on the side of the puppet wagon.
Jensen Motors, featuring their GMC truck. See other selections of GMCs, Buicks, and Cadillacs.
Rick Jensen driving too.
Nice.
Okay, someone's honking at us.
Okay. And
Is it Ridgeway on Jerry? Well, there's a Ford, an old Ford pickup, a 1955.
is it 1953? Is it the Bendix? Yes.
Yes.
It is the late. This
That's it.
truck is sponsored by the late Butch and Jean Bendix. 1953 Ford. You were close, Jim.
Yep.
F-250 was a working truck and now retired. The family is keeping a family tradition alive by entering the truck in the parade.
Ridgeway on German is next. German and Ridgeway on 23rd offer assisted living and memory care services in the New Ulm area. A fully lit Christmas tree, a nice star on the top, some candy canes on the back end of that flatbed, and some of their staff people who are walking.
All right, here's some more music, which is wonderful.
Let's see who we got here. Goosetown Roller Girls. Oh yeah. And they're not skating this year, they're carrying their skates, but there's a big skate on the flatbed as they walk through, and of course, their season will start up. They've got 2 or 3 home bouts scheduled for 2016 in New Ulm. Very entertaining to watch if you haven't watched it.
And we'll have those tickets at the chamber. Now we have West Newton 4-H. It's pulling Frank and Nancy Bianchi's horses. 4-H club consists of members from the St. George and Fairfax area. I think they've been in the parade every year. I've been here too.
Yes, and that's good. It's well lit up, and they've got the big 4-H emblem that looks so nice in the back of that hay rack. Yeah, and I believe they've been in the parade every year, back to the very start.
New Ulm Battery is I think about the same. John Keenan told me that. He thought they've been in ever since the beginning. All right.
Okay,
Just
we're
waiting for our next unit to come by.
Again, we'll be announcing the winner of the Governor's Award at the end of our broadcast. The Governor's Award going to who we think a very, very outstanding float in this year's parade. Last year's winner was again New Ulm High School Senior High Student Council. Okay, now we've got our next unit, a pickup pulling a trailer. 2 wheels on each side of the trailer. Got to get a good visual on the unit. I enjoy that, people walking by saying, oh, they're broadcasting live.
Yeah, those two people in the aquarium.
Lombrex.
Oh, this is our area boutiques.
Yes.
Gallery 512, Lombrex, Semblance, and Ada Zinnia are all specialty shops in town. And they have dresses on there made out of pine tree bows. There's some great shops in New Ulm. Again, hashtag Shop New Ulm. And get out there and shop in some of these great shops that we have. You know, we say at the chamber, get what you can in New Ulm. We know we don't have everything, but please get what you can. Look, there's Heather right there, passing out some things.
Hi, Heather.
Heather
Yep,
from
Ada
Ada
Zinnia.
Sure, Jess from Gallery 512. I didn't see Kurt Lombrecht running by, but he's probably out there too.
see what we have next. There's a trailer with lots of greens and lots of people and some
And
United
that is
Methodist
Church.
Church. Yes,
Yep,
First
we both
United
read at the
Methodist
same
Church.
time. They have brought the Christmas carolers in. Yes, they did.
So we got next.
This looks like Roots and Up Tree Services. They brought a 70-foot spider lift today into our parade. Lots of lights there, very nice. And now we have the Brown County Humane Society. Lots
See
of
all
dogs
the
here.
see all the elves on the back of that
Yeah.
lift. Wow.
I suppose
Yep.
they need help.
It's that time of year. Santa needs the elves. And Brown County Humane Society.
Great turnout for the Humane Society.
And again, earlier we had
Yes.
the dogs that were tied in with what I think
Hy-Vee was
Hy-Vee, what they're
doing.
doing.
Yes.
And now the Humane Society, a very active organization. Some of these charming dogs are available for adoption. And if you're watching on the TV, you see them.
Make an
There's
appointment to go out there and take a look.
People walking have got their lights on them.
Here we have New Ulm Real Estate. The realtors are walking billboards, and they are all lit up. New Ulm Real Estate, all are directors of fun, energy, sass, laughter, and positive attitude. Wow.
Gotta love it. Gotta love
Definitely
it.
need all those things in the Christmas season. They
Here.
are all lit up on billboards. Great.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, new things every year.
Yep. Something different.
Yep, BMX coming up next. Of course, BMX track been in New Ulm for a number of years now. And they have Monday night races, spring through fall, free to the public. They offer a free trial race to anyone that would like to give this great sport a try. BMX is an Olympic sport, and you can find them on Facebook. As you can find us on Facebook.
Both of us,
We're
yes. KNUJ and the Chamber.
Yep.
Now we are up to the New Ulm and Sleepy Eye Hockey Association or group. 234 boys and girls are playing hockey this year. That's amazing. 15 teams at 5 different levels. Hockey is strong in New Ulm and Sleepy Eye.
And so,
It's
yeah,
great.
and they merged a few years ago, and from everything I've seen, that merger's worked out really good for both parties.
Good. Win-win.
Yep. Could take us to Green Mill. Green Mill's supposed to be coming in soon. What do we got here? Yep, Green Mill. Celebrating the Christmas season. They have Breakfast with Santa on Sunday, December 20th, 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. Breakfast with Santa, Sunday, December 20th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. What a nice job they did out there with their remodeling.
Yes,
not that
that's
long
great.
ago.
Now what is this nonsense coming here?
Oh,
good.
that looks like the KNUJ crew, I think.
This is
huh?
what happens when you're not in the office.
Yes.
Mystery Christmas Celebration. It's a spoof on Rudolph. There's
Yeah.
Brian the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a misfit elf, and an abominable snowman. Wow. Way to go, KNUJ.
Hey, we like it. And there was Tom Wheeler right in front of the camera.
Here's the River Valley Dutch Snow Club. Started in, I don't know what that is. The club takes care of the grooming and upkeep of the 200 miles of snowmobile trails in Brown County. Thank you.
Yep.
That's great.
And they have their groomer, of course. That was the groomer that they have. And again, lots of snowmobile enthusiasts. And if we get that snow, they take care of it and make it really nice for folks to go out and enjoy that recreation.
And here we have the Pony Express pony rides. Look at those darlings. This family-owned business is from Hutchinson. Thanks for coming to New Ulm for a parade. They offer pony rides in Greater Minnesota and host horse shows. Animals are always appreciated.
We are about 10 units from the end of our parade, and we should finish within that 1 hour, Audra.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Yeah, about 1:45 right now.
You know, we're always concerned that we don't want the mayor to be late for his tree lighting.
That's right.
Looks like, is this Woodstone?
Yes.
All right. Woodstone Senior Living has 2 of their employees dressed up as an elderly couple reading the kids a story. Great addition.
Look at all the people on the trailer as well.
Yep,
Adults, children.
They have a memory care unit too.
Next up, we are expecting the Eagles Elite Dancers. We'll see.
Great.
17 girls ranging from 7th to 12th grade. We're seeing if they're coming next. We'll kind of keep an eye on what we've got. Still a number of floats coming through before we wrap up our broadcast. Friends of ours from over by Lafayette walking through. Okay.
I hear definitely music.
And it is the Eagles, yep.
Okay.
Eagles Elite Dance. Girls ranging 7th, 12th grade. I'm guessing that's the dance, high school dance team. Saw something in the journal on both them and the Sonics from Cathedral. Sonics, by the way, have got their competition is coming a week from Saturday. There's the dancers, yep. They're doing some kicks and some spins. And of course, KNUJ, we also cover the state high school dance competition for any of our area schools that would be competing. Last year, Cathedral was in it.
And here we have the Winthrop royalty with us tonight. Queen Jasmine and Princess and Miss Congeniality Jasmine. Please join them on Saturday, December 5th in Winthrop for Christmas in the Country. I think after Santa's here, he's going to Winthrop, so that's great.
December 5th in Winthrop. Keep that in mind. Yellow Ribbon, Brown County Yellow Ribbon here. The prevention that provides free presentations to area schools and various community events. Know the warning signs and risk factors for suicide. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Thanks to Brown County Yellow Ribbon for being here at the New Ulm Parade of Lights.
Yep, we have to remember that the holidays aren't so happy for everybody, but good support and good awareness on that float.
Well, I do believe that Herman the German comes down off the monument for the parade, and here is Herman and Tusenelda to remind everyone about Herman Fest on Saturday, September 10th, 2016. Oh, Herman and Tusenelda, there they are. Who's the elf driving that vehicle anyway?
Oh, someone you know.
I do, yes, I do. Great to have Herman and Tusenelda here, yes. And New Ulm FFA usually comes in with a fine display of folks, and I think we've got them again. New Ulm FFA started in 1936. Some chapter members here tonight on their float. Quite a few chapter members on the float.
Great.
Scott Stuckey and Mr. Nelson are the advisors. Two of the advisors anyway. Thanks for them being out here. And FFA do so many great things. Had a chance to interview many of their members who were at the National Convention in Louisville. The last year in Louisville, goes to Indianapolis now for the next 8 years.
I knew that you'd know things about FFA. That's good. And this is Pike Driving School. He's right down here on Minnesota Street, owned by Darren Anderson. And he's having an open house tonight in their 12th North Minnesota Street location. He's offering $50 off classroom fees if you sign up for upcoming classes by December 1st.
So you only got a few days. Keep that in mind. Pike Driving School here in New Ulm. And now, here's coming a big unit with a lot of lights. ARR Construction, owned by Adam Reiner. They're here with the big equipment. Holy smokers, folks. There's
Look at all those lights.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yep, that's a dandy.
Now, see, I want to know how many lights are on that unit. And then I want to know when do they start putting that together. That's great.
That's a lot of lights. That's a lot of lights.
Good job, Adam.
Yep. And we're getting close to the end of the parade. Let's
Yes.
get a nice picture here of that.
Here he is.
Yes, it is.
Santa is
Santa's here. Oh, Santa. Let's see if he talks to us. And there's the New Ulm royalty.
Yes, there they are.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
And the Miss New Ulm royalty, Miss New Ulm Alexandra Aukrust, First Princess Anna Shu, and Second Princess Morgan Schabert. Very nice.
Santa on the fire truck, and I'll tell you what, it just wouldn't be proper if Santa wasn't here.
And I love it if he recognizes kids' in the crowd, he will shout out their names. Oh, and the kids just get goosebumps.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
Yay, and the time is 6:51. Nice job, everybody.
76. Now, I don't know if all 76 were in there, but we were tipping at 70 and a little above, I think.
Okay.
And so a very, very nice parade. And, hey, we want to thank coordinator of the New Cat television operation over there, Mark Martinez, Mr. Smiley Wilczek, and all of the crew out there, and some great camera work that they did. And There's our folks. There's Mark and Lori from Lafayette walking by, and so many people. And now also a lot of stores going to get some action here.
You bet.
People walking by. Oh, yes. Good to see all these folks.
Slip in, warm up a little bit, buy a couple gifts. Let's value and use our downtown businesses.
All right. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do before we conclude our broadcast, and Todd back at the station. I'm going to ask you to take it for 60 seconds. We're going to be back, and that'll give us just enough time
You bet.
to come up with our announcement of the Governor's Award. So again, our broadcast being brought to you by B-Mobile Verizon and Grace Community Church. Todd, if you can take it for just 60 seconds or a little bit less, we'll be back and we'll wrap up our broadcast and we'll talk about the Governor's Award winners tonight. Thank you very much, Todd, and a good evening to everyone. Welcome again to our broadcast as we come your way on New Ulm Area Cable Television and also on 860 KNUJ. Jim and Audra here as we come your way on our broadcast. And oh, there comes it's panning. The camera's panning, and we're back on the television, Audra.
Yikes.
Well, you know what?
Brian Filson tells me I have a face for radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's naughty. You talk about naughty or nice.
No, that he was saying that about himself.
The epitome of naughty is Brian.
I know, I'm just teasing Brian.
Well, you know, we've been looking at some very good entries in this year's Parade of Lights. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking this one.
I think that's great.
The Governor's Award is to be announced and awarded. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of great units. And, you know, we can talk, there's so many good ones in here. And you heard us probably bubble over on a few of them. And one of them that we bubbled over on we thought was very unique and creative in how they put
fit
their...
them as a business.
Oh, it certainly did.
Yeah.
And that would be unit, as we had it listed, Unit 34, with the Visions of Cheer,
Right.
Carlson Tillish Eye Clinic.
You
Lighted
remember,
Christmas
this
tree.
was the one with the eyeballs that looked like the snowman.
Yep, looked
so
like-
we thought that was pretty creative.
Looked like the snowballs, you know, as you would roll them up, but they actually were eyeballs, and then they had them stacked up, and of course they were shrunken down to proportions. There's that retired Bruce Fensky. He's there. You know, what does he do these days?
And his sister, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Hi.
Sandy, yeah, good to see them. But Carlson Tillish, our winner of the Governor's Award this year.
Congratulations.
Now, what does that get them? Absolutely
Bragging
nothing.
rights.
Yeah, bragging rights. That's it.
Maybe if you come to the chamber, we'll have coasters.
Yep.
Something
So
like that.
we have all of those great things.
But
so.
you do get a place in history because
And
we keep a list of
Here it
all
is.
the Governor Award
right
winners.
here, you see that, everybody?
And
There's
we
the
talk
list.
about them every year. So
And so it's good. So again, maybe before we wrap up real quickly again tonight, they're going to be lighting the Christmas tree.
7 o'clock. I'm sure people are heading over there right now.
So
which
about
is
4
great.
minutes from now.
You bet.
Lighting of the Christmas tree tomorrow in New Ulm.
Tomorrow, it's Small Business Saturday. Get out and support your local small businesses and shop local. Chamber dollars at the chamber. Buy 100, get 10 for free. And that will be from 10 until noon tomorrow only, Saturday, November 28th, tomorrow. So shop local this Christmas season.
Day of Giving.
Day of Giving is Thursday, December 3rd. It's the first time for this event. There's a list of participating businesses on newulm.com. And what happens is you purchase something and a portion of your sale, it will be donated to the United Way, the New Ulm Food Shelf, or the Brown County Humane Society.
Wow.
So those businesses are making an effort to raise money for those organizations, which is great.
We encourage you to shop local this holiday season. A lot of great opportunities. And again, that we just can't say it any better than that. Shop local
You bet.
and support your local stores
Yes.
as much as you possibly can for the choices and opportunities that they provide. Our thanks again to our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, B-Mobile Verizon here in New Ulm and Grace Community Church. And they had an awesome float here tonight too. We have to
Yes.
compliment them. That was one of the other ones that was really outstanding here tonight. Audrey, anything else from the chamber side we need to mention?
I don't think so. This is a great parade. Thanks everybody for being in it. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you came down to Minnesota Street. Thank you. It's a great night and have a great holiday season.
Absolutely. Audrey, thanks for helping out once
You're
again.
welcome.
How many years in town for you now?
4.
4 years. I know
Yeah.
we had you on as a guest appearance 4 years ago, and I think you've helped out the last 3 years
Yes.
doing the broadcast, and really nice to do that as well. Once again, our Parade of Lights coming your way on 860 KNUJ, KNUJ.net, and all over the world, and also on New Ulm Area Cable Access Television and our thanks to them for working with us on the broadcast as well. Thanks so much for being with us. We're going to head back now to the studio, wrap up our broadcast in New Ulm area Cable Access Television. Our thanks to Mark and his crew as well. On behalf of Audra, this is Jim. Thanks for joining us, and so long, everybody.
Good night.